Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review with me, dandanthebatman. Today I'm reviewing one of the Doctor with Dalek 2-packs. This is the first Doctor with Dalek as seen in the Dalek's Master Plan. Okay, so first of all we will start by having a look at the box. As you can see, it's the general packaging for any Doctor Who figures released by character options. We've got the Doctor Who logo with this is the television logo with the wording is, and you've got the title sequence for the William Hartnell era inside the writing, which is cool. Okay, so it's got as you can see, it's got like a diamond effect, a bit like the Tom Baker and John Pertwee sequence. Got a picture of the first Doctor 1963 to 1966. We've got some signs saying, with Supreme Dalek. Oh yeah, failed to mention, this is the Supreme Dalek from Dalek Master Plan. I just said Dalek, but it is Supreme Dalek. With Supreme Dalek, the first Doctor and Supreme Dalek, the Dalek's Master Plan. If we look at the top, just the general bits, it says here, includes the first Doctor and Supreme Dalek action figure. It's the character options website. Got the sign, a larger sign of the Doctor Who logo. If we turn this way, there's a promotional picture, I think from Marco Polo. I think that's right. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm right or wrong, so I don't know. Again, what it contains, Doctor Who logo. Got another promotional picture. Got, again, what the set includes, all the legal garb there. We've got two more promotional pics. That I think's taken from the Gunfighters or the Celestial Toy Maker, I think. I don't know what that one's from. Got all the Doctors up to Doctor number 5 here, and their dates and everything. I've got a little bit about the first Doctor, and I'll read it to you. The Doctor is a mysterious character from another time and another world. He has a time machine called the TARDIS, which is disguised as a police box and was bigger on the inside than on the outside. Discovering the TARDIS in a scrapyard, two teachers are involuntarily taken on a journey back to the year 100,000 BC and end up adventuring through time and space with the Doctor. He is in exile for unspecified reasons. And there's a little bit under here about the Daleks. The Daleks' genetic mutations housed in armoured travel machines. The Daleks are the distillation of all that is evil in the universe. So, gives you a little bit of detail about the two figures, what come in the set. Just all the boring stuff on the bottom, which you guys don't want to hear about. So now let's have a little look at the figures. Okay, so first up, we have the first Doctor, as portrayed by William Hartnell. Okay, so a little bit background story on this figure itself. This variation of the first Doctor was an exclusive to Comic-Con way back in, I think it was 2009? Was it 2000? Yeah, 2009, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments section below. But yeah, this variation was exclusive, and it's quite a lot of money now on eBay, as this variation and the Dalek variation, what came with it, were from the Dalek serial, the Dalek Invasion of Earth, which I have seen. It's quite a good story. Check it out if there are any Doctor Who fans out there. Obviously you have probably watched it by now, but I'm just saying, for those of you who haven't, it is a good story. So yeah, so this is really the cheapest way to get this figure, because I never did buy the original set this figure came in, so it's quite expensive, as I mentioned already. But it's good to have it. So let's have a little look at the likeness. The likeness, does it look like William Hartnell? Yes, of course it does. It looks brilliant. The likeness to William Hartnell is superb. The attention to the detailing of the face, especially the frown, stern look that his Doctor had in many of his stories, if not all of his stories, really. So the hair's been done nicely. I believe that the hair is slightly lighter. Sorry, the hair is a lot whiter compared to previous releases, and the tie is slightly a brighter blue, which is good, I suppose. Like new paint apps, might as well use them. This figure doesn't come with a cane, unlike his previous, not incarnations, previous releases of this figure. I don't know why. I can't, because many of you will know the Dalek's Master Plan is a missing serial, meaning that there's a lot of missing episodes from this story, and so I have never watched the ones what have been found. So I don't know if he does come with a cane, but to be honest, I'm alright with it not coming with a cane, because he didn't always use the cane. He only had it till, I've got no idea what story he had it till, but he started to have it he started to use a cane in Marco Polo, and he used it for, I think, a year or so, and I know he definitely doesn't have it in his last story, The 10th Planet, so I've got that one on DVD, but yeah. So let's have a little look at the detailing of the body. So you've got a cravat and a shirt, and you've got the nice waistcoat, and you've got his monocle there. And as you can see, his black jacket's got nice creasing to give it the effect of what the actual coat had. You've got loads of pockets here. You've got 2 pockets here. You've got 2 buttons. And as we go down, we've got the checkered trousers, which he wore for the majority of his time as the Doctor. And you've got his shoes, which have sort of got a little wash on them, giving them that little dirty effect. So yeah, overall, this figure is fantastic. The likeness is superb when it comes to any figure or any Doctor figures released by a character, because all of the Doctors look like the actors, especially Doctors such as Paul McGann. I mean, the likeness for him is brilliant. Looks so much like him. And finally, we have the Supreme Dalek. This variation, when it was released back in October 2013, was brand new. It's never been released before. As of October 2013, it's the first time you can get it, and this is the only set currently you can get this version of the Supreme Dalek from Dalek Master Plan, which is cool. So we take a little look at the eye stalk. It's just the generic eye stalk, really. My one's a little bit bent. I think it got a bit bent in the packaging, but I think there's a way to sort that out. I think it's to put the eye stalk in some little pot of boiling water, and it will soften the plastic and you can bend it. I might do that. I'm not really bothered about it, to be honest. So the eye stalk can move up and down as usual. Oh yeah, talking about the articulation here. The head can do a full 360. I can move up and down. The plunger and the gun are ball jointed, meaning they can move all out to the side, and it's on 3 wheels. So that's just the articulation for any Dalek figure released by Character Options. Okay, so as I've said, the eye stalk is very well done. The dome lights are very good. For some reason, I've got another problem with this Dalek. There's something going on with that headlight. I don't know what's happened to it. Maybe it fell out of it might have broken in the packaging when it was being transported, because this was definitely like this when I opened it up. I haven't done it myself. So I've got a bent eye stalk and not a broken headlight, but a dodgy one. But it doesn't matter. It's a Dalek. They always beaten up and everything in the series, weren't they? They're always scratched and everything. So I don't really care about that. So let's have a little look at the neck bin. So the neck bin's been done nice. You've got the nice detailing inside, like sort of, what's that, sort of like a I don't know, it's like a little tiny sequin effect going around to give it that. I can't remember what those things are, what the material they used inside, but it's got a good effect. It makes it a bit more realistic. We've got the vertical slats around with the little mesh in the middle, very nice. And we've got his gun, which is a special gun because this gun was used in all of the William Hartnell stories. It's got a lot of detailing with the gun barrel. And yeah, his plunger's very cool. Like you can always have him posed like that, and if you're doing animation, you could pretend to raise his plunger around to give it a good eerie effect, as it always did back in the 60s and 70s and 80s and so on. Let's have a look. So you've got silver going all around. You've got really dark blue headlights. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's all black here. And that's pretty much the Dalek figure. It's quite funny, really, because Dalek figures are quite hard to review. I know people like Dot2 Snippets have said that, and I do agree with him. It's quite hard to review Daleks because they're just all the same, but just different variations. But, nevertheless, this is a fantastic variation of the Supreme Dalek. And what I might do, I might buy another one of the Power of the Dalek Dalek. This is a sound effects talking Dalek, which I need to review at some point in the future. But I found, if we just move the First Doctor out the way, if we place, if I get another one of these Daleks and this Dalek, alright, so they're from different stories, but it's a cool effect, and you can always do like animations with two Daleks like moving around in the background. So let's look, or let's see about or stay tuned for my final opinions on this set. I sound like Yoda. Okay, that was very weird. But anyway, as I was saying, my final thoughts and opinions on this set. Well, I think for £20, it's a fantastic deal. I mean, you're getting two highly detailed figures. The variation of the First Doctor is a very welcomed addition in my collection. The detail on his clothes and the likeness is just brilliant. It's really good. This will be definitely one of my favourites when it's put up on the shelf for display. The Dalek variation is another welcomed addition. Alright, so I've got a dodgy dome light and a dodgy eye stalk, but I don't care. It's a Dalek. Daleks are cool. Hey, you know, comment on that if you agree. Yeah, this variation is brilliant of the Dalek. Especially if you want to get all of the Dalek variations, or when this has been uploaded, you probably have got all the Dalek variations. And let me know in the comment section below if you have. I haven't. I don't really want to get all of them, but you know, I thought I'd get this one because you get this variation as the First Doctor, which you're only able to get in another set, which was quite expensive now. And the Dalek is another welcomed addition. As I mentioned in my video, I'd probably like to buy another one of these and display him with another one of these, because they just look really cool together. Okay, so I rate this set 10 out of 10 because it's a fantastic set. Because you get two figures for £20. You can get them anywhere, or you could get them anywhere, albeit at Toys R Us stores, and not just any toy shop. But still, I think if you're a classic fan, if you're a fan of the First Doctor, I like the First Doctor, he's cool. If you're a fan of the Daleks, or you're just a general Doctor Who collector, or just a collector overall, I think this is a really fantastic, really good, fantastic set, and I'd highly recommend it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you soon. Take care, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel.